I'd never been outside of LA. And I just remember stepping off that bus and seeing stars for the first time in my life. I just never knew that that was true. That wasn't something that TV made up.
I was sent to a volunteer training, and Juan just happened to be our keynote speaker.
I came in with my posse, kind of thinking I was a hot thing. After the speech, there's this woman that comes up to me and just straight out tells me that she enjoyed my speech and that she worked at a Grand Teton. And that immediately caught me. All I did was looked her up on Facebook and sent her a message with my phone number and nothing else.
That's how cocky he was at the time. Like, he thought that was gonna do it.
I think life was giving me a lot of signs. There was this amazing woman who was a park ranger in the park that I loved so much, and I was gonna get to go on a date with her. We're getting married this weekend, and people who have never been to the national park or would have seen themselves in the national park are coming to be with us for this special occasion. There's gonna be chicken tinga, there's gonna be piñatas. And I think those are the awesome things that are changing. Like, I don't know many piñatas that are broken in a national park. My parents were born in Mexico and migrated into the United States. For me, it's important for them to see the mountain range because I want them to have an understanding of why there was a dramatic shift in my life when I was 15. I was an angry kid. I felt like society had kept on putting me down. Watching my parents struggle to pay rent at the end of the night and cry themselves to sleep and take food out of their mouths to feed my sisters and I, and yet come short. I think about my dad picking tomatoes at the age of 8. For him, outside meant work. And it meant that you put out blood and sweat to make a living. In 9th grade, I ended up in detention. So my teacher gave me an ultimatum. He said, either you stay in detention or you go to this thing called Eco Club. She gave me a box of seeds and said to pick a pack, and we were going to go out to the garden. And that was something that was familiar to me because my mom, she had a garden in our backyard. She would grow these plants to make teas when we got sick. And without knowing it, she was passing on that culture to me. As I was acting up and being a bad kid, I saw this opportunity to kind of give something back to my mom by growing these jalapenos that I had picked out. And at the end of the semester, Miss Pepin offered me an opportunity to apply for a scholarship to come to the Teton Science School. Seeing the stars, seeing the moon, feeling the wildness of nature and what you get when you come to a national park. It all makes sense. There's this generation and generation of immigrant families that come to this country not knowing that they are a part of this American legacy and this American dream of the national parks. The beauty about the American dream that it's not one single language, it's not in one single culture. It's an amazing eclectic mix of people and languages and music and ways of interacting with the national parks.
Today, we stand together, individuals from different cultures and backgrounds, in support and love of Juan and Vanessa, unified in community and unified in commitment. Nature is bigger than the individual, and so we stand here with nature dwarfing us.
Nature is the most even playing field you can find. The trees don't judge where you come from or what language you speak. And the river won't look at your economic value. The sun won't look at you any different for walking in a certain way. And the mosquitoes certainly don't care about who you are. They're still gonna take what they need from you. This is one of the few places that we can really, as an American people, call home. And I think that's what love is at the end of the day. This feeling that you are home, you are part of that family, you feel whole.
It's true, there's things these photographs don't show. When she took my hand, dreaming as we ran, we used the stars in the sky as our map, singing, ooh.